We're doing this one by one?
You need to stay down there. We
Bitch,
don't
this
know.
hurts. What you mean?
Hold on, I'm coming.
My knee's gonna crack live.
Girl, you didn't stay down here. We don't know where it's at. The absolute most. The absolute most.
The Absolute Most Podcast. Oh, my voice cracked. Girl, I thought you were starting the thing.
We are.
I was like,
We
what?
here. We starting it. Hey y'all, welcome to the Absolute Most Podcast. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Nicole.
And let's get into it. Today we talking about relationships. Okay, so let me know, what's your status?
So I'm newly single. Yeah, I know.
Okay, what happened? Tell us.
Ooh, girl, where do I start? You got time today or you don't got time today?
I got time today. I got time. Hello.
Okay.
What happened?
So, long story short, I was in a relationship with somebody who was deceitful, who did not come prepared.
So he cheated.
So
Oh,
he
okay.
cheated.
I just need to make sure we.
So we're not gonna sugarcoat it. That's what happened. Yeah, definitely was betrayed. Practically, the person lied about the time that he had been apart from his previous relationship. Turns out it was a lot sooner. So he jumped from one to the other, unhealed, and I kind of, you know how that goes. So
I can't even. I hate saying like, oh, men ain't shit because one person cheated, you know. So I can't say that this man ain't shit. How are you feeling? How are you doing? All that.
I'm doing better these days. I definitely had a rough patch a few weeks ago, but I'm doing a lot better now. So like I'm healing, I'm processing like everything that happened. So
Cause y'all was together for a cool minute.
Yeah.
Like what, 6 months?
6 months, yeah. And it's crazy because I thought that was like end game for me, and I think
Girl.
this is probably has been the hardest breakup in a very long time.
Cause 6 months could really feel like 6 years type shit.
Right.
Especially, you know, as us moms, like we date intentionally. So we date for marriage to this is it, settle down, everything. So
Especially when like I came prepared. Like I did my time, like I was healing from my previous relationships. I did years apart. I did like the self-reflection. I did
Right.
like the, you know, my own personal growth. So I definitely am proud of myself for my own position in that relationship. So I'm kind of using that to not allow myself to become bitter and ugly, and just be
Yeah.
proud of like who I was in that relationship and move forward.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
girl. I know it's really hard and it sucks to say like things are gonna get better. It's like, of course, it's easier said than done.
Right.
But do what you gotta do to heal. You know, if you
Yeah.
need separation, if you need to hang out with your girls, if you need to go out, if you need to eat a bucket of ice cream and watch some sad movies, girl.
Right.
All that.
It's funny because like when I go through a breakup, people are always like, oh, I'm so like, I admire your resilience. And it's honestly, it's because I really give myself one day. Like I have like a 1 day rule. It's like a 1 day where I'm just allowing myself to feel. I feel it all. I cry it out. I'm angry. I go through the wave
Yeah.
of emotions. Not saying that the other days aren't also difficult, but I give myself just that 1 day. And then the next day is like, I got shit to do in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm a mother. I have a career, I have family, and I just continue to push through.
Girl, heavy on the I'm a mother because
mother.
we can't just sit there and sulk, you know? Like we have to just let me get back to it. Let me act like nothing's wrong type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I commend you for real, and I'm sorry. And the man for you is gonna come.
Right, all
And
God's timing.
all in God's timing.
So
All in God's timing, for sure. Well, thank you for sharing with us, because I feel like everybody goes through that, you know, and it sucks. You know, it sucks to say that everybody has to deal with some type of heartbreak, cheating, stuff like that going on, you know, but yours is freshly new. Because, girl, I thought we was starting the podcast. When we were starting the podcast, we were like, oh, we're both in relationships, you know, we can both, like, relate and...
we were like, we met the one.
Yeah, bond with that.
And
And
I was so
like-
excited of that, like, of us. I was so in love and so
Yeah.
happy and at such peace. I was like, man, we're going to go into this with, like,
Yeah.
this is the one for me. And
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
okay. Everything happens, you know.
Thank God I didn't meet that man.
You didn't meet that man.
I did not. He lucky.
Let me know.
Girl, no. Let me stop. I'm trying not to be, you know, I'm not
You're in your
negative.
soft girl era.
I'm
You're in your
soft girl era. I ain't gonna be pricey. Okay, well, with me, you know, I'm happy. Look, I can't really say much. I can't say much besides like a bitch is glowing.
You are glowing. Honestly, I think like this relationship for you, I love it. I love to see she is so in love, y'all. Like she is so happy. I love him for you. I think you guys just really hit it off. Like
yeah,
just
crazy.
The person in general seems like a very nice guy, and she's so lovey-dovey, and like the soft girl era is real with you.
It is, and I feel like when you're in like a healthy relationship, you be so like positive all the time.
Right.
Like obviously I have my days that I'm down and stuff like that, but when I give people advice, I'm more of like like you're okay, it's gonna be okay, and those positive words of affirmation. And then compared to when I'm single or in like a shitty relationship, I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know, like
do them how they do you.
Right, exactly. But it's like I can't do that. I'm moving with grace right now.
Yes, I love that for you.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. So once you start dating again, whenever that time is, whatever, what's your icks? Like when you start dating, or deal breakers and icks. So like when you start dating someone and you're just like, nope, I'm not dealing with that.
So definitely, like if they don't come prepared. And when I say that, it means like you're healed from your past relationship, you're in a good place mentally, financially, you feel good about yourself physically,
Right.
you know, you're not an insecure man. I just, very humble, but I don't think I'm an ugly girl, so.
So you agree?
She's not, you know, so.
You think you're really pretty?
I can't have, insecurities in my relationship whatsoever, because I'm not a jealous person like that.
Right.
Ambition. Like if he's not ambitious, I just can't.
Goal-driven.
I have so many goals, and I'm always trying to reach more. And what else can I do today or this year? And so if he's not motivated, then we can't.
Right.
If he's not a family man, girl.
Very true.
Yeah.
Just so do you care or have a preference, like if they have kids or if they don't have kids?
That's funny because I used to a lot.
Did you? What was your thing? Like they have to have kids or they can't?
So with my daughter's father, biological father, he had children, and it wasn't the best experience. Like, the whole baby mama drama situation. But if he has kids and that situation is all figured out and it's like running smoothly, I'm not against it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Any icks? Oh, well, me.
Well, you
know.
found your man, girl.
Well, I'm good,
Yeah.
but like icks going into it, honestly, I couldn't say. I mean, with him, there was no icks. Like, we just hit it off. But, like, when I was thinking, like, okay, this is a deal breaker, anything like that, no, I just, like, my icks is, like, if they were rude to, like, a freaking waiter or waitress, like, because you gonna embarrass me, I'm gonna walk the hell out,
that.
you know? And he's not like that. He don't do that because, baby, I want to be with him. He actually be telling me, like, girl, don't send my food back. Like, don't tell them nothing. And I'm like, babe, they got the whole order wrong. Like, we're finna pay for it. He's like, we're finna pay for it. I'm finna eat it.
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, I don't think it's rude to tell them they did something wrong, but it's rude, like, get over here, like, a snap. Like,
or the A. Oh,
yeah.
Don't say A. That's
or
rude.
like just being like, you can tell their tone or the demeanor when they talk to waiters and waitresses. And
very entitled.
Exactly.
I hate that.
Deal breakers for me. When I was dating, I wouldn't date guys with kids. And I'm a hypocrite because I got me too. So I'm a hypocrite, but I think it's because of my past where I dated a guy with kids, and I'm not gonna say no names, but it was a red flag already. 4 kids, 4 baby mamas. I should have known, I should have known. But after that, I was just like, you know what? I can't, like, I see it different when it's a woman with kids and when it's a guy with kids. I feel like the women that have kids, they know where to leave their kid's father right where they're at. They know how to leave them the fuck alone, But I feel like the men with kids, like, they will go right back to their baby mama. Like, I don't care. I've seen it before. Like, they just, it's like their comfort. Like, they're comfortable, like, oh, let me spin the block. Right. And it's like, women would be like, nope, don't turn.
Ain't no way now.
Don't turn down here, So I think that's a difference. Like, it's really, and it sounds so hypocritical, but that's how it was. And thank God my man ain't got kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. But okay.
What about timelines?
Like dating timelines? Okay, so dating timelines, I can't say, I don't believe in timelines. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like with everybody, it's different. It's different. Like, it feels different. Like, you don't know how deep you're gonna get so fast, and I feel like in my relationship, we got like once we were locked in, we were locked in, you know, and it felt like we knew each other for years, you know. So that hasn't even been a full year of being official. It's been a full year of us dating, but not officially dating since when he asked me to be his girlfriend. Like even then, like I was sitting here like, what are you finna ask?
I remember that, girl. I remember those days.
Girl, I was sitting here like, does he like me? Hello? Like, he told me he likes me. Like, why? How did we say I love you before we're even officially together?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Girl, he was around. He already met my family. Like, we already talked about marriage and stuff, and still not even officially together. I knew it was coming. That wasn't something like we didn't just not have the conversation. It was just a matter of like letting him do it at his own time, and he did, and I love it. And I let it happen. What about you? You believe in dating timelines?
I honestly don't believe in a timeline. I feel like when you know, you know.
Okay.
I also feel like we're all, well, at least for myself, I'm so grown and I've had a few relationships, so I'm already at that point where I know what I'm looking for. So if it feels right and we have those adult conversations and, you know, it's at a pace that feels comfortable for us both, then I'm okay.
Okay, so what about the timeline of letting them meet your kid? That's a little different. I know we both can relate on that one. Yeah. Exactly.
So with this past relationship that I had, typically I wouldn't. It would take me some time to have somebody around my daughter just because she's so sacred to me.
Is there a timeline where you're like 6 months, a year?
No. So like I said, I don't really do the timeline thing, but I just whatever feels right.
Okay.
You know, where I feel like we're in a good place, things are going well. You know, my she's older, so she's very smart. She gets, you know, a hint of something going on with somebody, and as long as I see that she's comfortable in her own little way, and she feels safe and secure in it, then I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but I will say that with that past relationship, it was actually a really good situation because he had a child that was the same age as my daughter.
Oh, perfect.
So they meshed like really, really well. They were like best buddies, same personality, same kid, boy and a girl.
How fun.
Yeah, so it was actually a really good situation. So definitely with timelines, I think as long as it makes sense, all parties involved feel comfortable, then I'm good with it.
I know. I feel like I get nervous, or I was nervous, you know, where I was like, is this the right time? Is this not the right time? Like,
I remember you had a timeline.
I did.
Remember? You did like a year.
Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so before I even met my man, I was like going into it a year, you know, that's just how you think. Like, you don't realize it, you know, how the relationship is just gonna feel and flourish, like you said, until you're in it. And you know, I first made sure he felt comfortable. Then it was like little things like telling my kids, like, you know, I'm dating, stuff like that. First I was hiding him, girl. Yeah. I changed like his name in my phone. I changed it to Shania.
Not like, the Shania.
Girl, Shania Twain. Shania Twain, girl. So whenever my kids will see like the phone pop up or calls or whatever, it'd be Shania.
Shania's texting you?
Yeah. They'd be like, who's Shania?
Oh, that's my girl.
That's my girl. You haven't met her yet. That's my girl though. But then eventually I was like, oh yeah, I'm dating. And then, you know, my oldest, he's 9, so he's smart as hell. And he'll just be like, you're dating? Like, is he nice to you? Is he this?
He's such a sweet boy.
Yeah, he would just ask like little questions about him. He would ask for pictures, like, and I would show him like how happy. He's like, oh, like you're happy. And he's like, as long as you're happy, mom. And you know, he's chilling. My 5-year-old don't care, girl. He'll jump on anybody. But we slowly like eased it in. First we did like an introduction. So on Halloween, actually, like he bought candy specifically for my kids to come trick-or-treating at his house.
I love that.
I'm thinking like, oh, there's trick-or-treaters like around his street or whatever. And girl, we go, ain't nobody out. And I'm thinking it's gonna like, oh, there's a lot of kids, so it'll just be easy to just like introduce. Like, no, my 2 kids are the only kids going up there. And I was like, oh Lord. Like, so it was really, I was just like, oh, you know, guys, it's a Shane and stuff like that. And it was just quick, like, introduction. That was it. I said bye to him, and then we got back in the car. And then I think eventually it was just like, oh, him coming over and, or us taking like the kids to go get ice cream or something fun, you know? And then, yeah, he just slowly like added to our family and became like the perfect addition for sure.
Oh, I love that for you.
I know. And don't get me wrong, like he's still learning the kids, you know. Again, he's not a dad, but he's their bonus dad now, I would say. And so it's a lot of just making sure everybody feels comfortable. He feels comfortable to talk to the kids feel comfortable to talk to him, just stuff like that. Like you learn as you go. there's, like you said, there's no timeline. It's just a let's learn as we go type of thing. And if it feels right, then it's right. So that's just what we're doing right now as we learn and all that stuff. But yeah.
I love it.
I know. So what about timeline? Okay, so say, let me give you a scenario. Say you're dating and you've been dating for a year and it's like everything you already talk about, everything that you learned about him, you already did everything with the man. Are you expecting a ring? Like, when do you start expecting like a ring? Like, do you like 1 year, 2 years? Oh, I have to be with him for 5 years. Like, what do you believe? Because you don't believe in timelines.
I don't believe in timelines, so.
But is like, what's too soon? Is what if you know in 3 months of dating a man? Is that you don't believe in timelines? So
If you would have asked like younger Nicole, she would have for sure been like, "Girl, you tripping? Like 3 months? Wild. I don't even know you." Like I said, like now I feel like I'm so grown and so mature, and I know what I want. I come prepared to where like if it's right, it's right. Like I'm okay with it. With this past relationship, girl, I really thought like we could get married tomorrow. Take me to Vegas right now and we'll get married, kind of thing. So.
That's my heart.
No, we're all good. I mean, yeah, that was the hardest part about the breakup was like, I really thought like this was it for me. I thought like marriage was coming, and it felt like it literally was ripped away from me overnight, which was like the hardest thing.
Yeah.
And my daughter, not having her biological father in the picture, she really, really grew to love this man. And I think that was also like one of the hardest parts was like, Mommy, why have we not seen him? Mommy, when is he coming back home? Kind of thing. And Mommy, are we ever going to see him again? So that was really difficult for me.
I feel like too, when you break up with somebody or, you know, whatever, you really replay everything that they said to you, especially in your case where he cheated and he wasn't loyal, you know, where you think back, like, what did I miss? What did I forget? Like, you told me that you guys had open communication, you know, so it's like you felt like you guys had that open communication, so I know you probably play back in your head like, what did I miss? Where did things go wrong? Like, and then it goes to insecurity stuff where you're like, where did I not do enough in this case? Did I do too much? What should I ask more questions? Should I not have put in something in the back of my head and I should have said it right then and there? Like,
yeah, so I think that in this relationship, I was too trusting. And that comes from my own growth and healing to where I had to unlearn a lot of my own toxic behaviors in my previous relationships to where, girl, it took me like 2 years to get into another serious relationship. And like, I really like came prepared. I keep saying that, but I came prepared to where it's like, I didn't want to, let me see what's on your phone. I didn't really want them, but like, give me your location. What's this on your bio situation?
Right, that part.
And so, and that's because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do that. I should be receiving what I'm giving out. And I wanted a healthy relationship.
Exactly. And I feel one thing I always tell people is if you feel the need to sit here and ask for the location, to check their phone, even if it's like you saying, let me see your phone, or you sneaking and checking it, whatever, like, if you feel the need to do that, it's not the relationship for you. Like, because there's something in your head. And I mean, it can stem from stuff that was toxic in your past that you feel like that. It could be not even that person. Like, oh, I don't feel like I can trust this person. But in your head, you're like, nah, let me just go through it just to go through it, you know? But if you are at that point, in your relationship,
right,
where you're checking shit or he's checking stuff in your phone, or that you even have to ask for like someone's location, it's not it. Like, and this is coming from, like you said, how you were out, you made sure like you healed for those 2 years. I did the same. I was not in a relationship for 2 years, and I healed. I made sure I was connecting with God. I was connecting with myself, like writing in a journal, going on dates by myself, for real. I was going to the movies by myself, eating by myself. Motherfuckers can't do shit by themselves nowadays. For real, like, when I tell people, like, I was going to movies by myself, they're like, huh? Like, I'm like, yeah, like, I enjoy a movie by myself.
Your concert, thanks for the invite, by the way.
I went to...
Still hurts till this day.
I know, I'm so sorry, girl. I went to a Thames concert by myself, and I know, I didn't know you liked Thames.
That's crazy.
I know, I'm so sorry. Back
But
to
I
this.
did love that for you. When you told me that,
Yeah.
I was like, I love that for you going on dates and stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
I got social anxiety. Like,
I was
really
nervous.
heavy.
I was really so the going to eat and stuff like that by myself. I was fine with, but going to a concert, like, I was like, am I not going to enjoy it as much? Girl, I felt like it was me and Thames. She was singing to me the whole time. Like, I did not care.
I'm right here,
about
baby.
Girl, sing to me. And then I didn't even know I got fucking front row tickets. Like, I didn't even know. I just was
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm paying for these tickets. Like, it was where the pit or whatever.
Mhm.
And then right behind the pit, the first row of seats. I was there. She was looking at me. I could smell her, girl. I could smell her. But anyways.
I did go to one concert by myself. I will
How
say
was
that. It was like Once Upon a Time in LA. If y'all remember that one, it was like 3 years ago.
I think I
Girl,
do.
that was scary as hell.
Really?
Because there's a bunch of cholos.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like a cholo event?
I
or
love my
something?
Mexican, my mi raza. I love them. But man, girl, when I got there, they were like, all the alcohol sold out. I'm like, I'm in trouble.
Right.
I'm in trouble. I started looking around, bunch of cholos all effed up, starting to do little gangster leans, and I was like, it's my time. I gotta
Right.
go.
You said I can't stay
I saw
here.
Bretton Wood and I said, bye-bye.
Girl, that's all. Look, you
I'm
should have
in
known.
danger. I'm
You
in
should have
danger.
known. Yeah, you had to go to like a concert. Like the Thames concert was
Yeah.
like chill vibes and stuff like that. So that was easy. But we just got off topic. Girl, what was we talking about? I know.
We're talking about,
Oh, okay.
You're-
So healing, the 2
Yes,
years of
healing.
healing and all that stuff. So it takes time to get there, and I feel like once you get there, you're like when I got there, when I was like, okay, I'm ready to start dating. I didn't know where to start. I didn't get out enough to sit here and be like, oh, I can meet someone at a bar. I can do this. I can, like I didn't get out enough. So I didn't even try the dating apps, girl.
you did try
I
it?
tried the dating
Oh, wow. What was that like? Which one?
apps.
Okay, which ones? And what was your experience like?
What did I try? Girl, so all my different personalities, I tried.
We got split over here.
We got Christian Mingle, we got Black People Meet, and we got, I think, Hinge. I think someone at work, wherever I was working, they told me to try Hinge. And I was like, okay, like, are you sure it's not just for, fucking? And they were like, no, like, you can find people on here. Girl, you cannot. You cannot
No.
run. You cannot find people there. They're all just there to hook up. Or, I don't know, I feel like people on dating apps, like, they be so quick to be like, okay, let me meet you tomorrow. Like, sir, can I get
Can I get your name first?
Can I get one day? Can I get your last name? Or like, I hate when people on dating apps, they'll be like, they'll put their nickname, like Shooter. Why is your name Shooter? Because why? Like, is that your given name? Like your mother gave you that name? Because why is it up there?
That's wild.
So dating apps was a no-go, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it be. Maybe I'll meet someone in Trader Joe's. Maybe I'll meet someone in Costco. Bitch, that didn't happen for me either.
No.
It didn't happen for me. I met my man because we followed each other on Instagram, I think, for years. We just had mutual friends, and I slid into his DMs.
Yes.
I did.
I love that.
Look, nowadays, motherfuckers don't do that. Women don't do that. I feel like women love the chase, and of course, I love the chase too. But I just knew. I was like, you know what? Like, I think I only told him this, so this is a secret. But I seen him. I was like, if I see him one more time, I'm gonna slide into his DMs. And girl, I seen him one more time, like on a whole different street again. Like, and it was like weeks apart, So I was like, okay, this has to be fate. So I slid in his DMs, and the rest is history, girl. The rest is history. Now we good. We locked
And what's
in.
crazy is, didn't he know your brother?
Yes.
They were like best friends or something.
Yeah,
First of
so-
all, pause, because that's my best friend, so.
They were best friends in like kindergarten or something like that. Like, it was in preschool.
Oh.
Like they were in like a preschool class together. He even sent me, like, when I told him who my brother was and we connected the dots and everything, he even had a picture of like him and my brother together.
Insert picture here.
Girl, right here. Or no, right here. But it was just really cute, and how it all like connected. I was like, that's crazy. Like the string theory. It's the string theory for real. And we end up knowing mutual people. We have mutual friends, or like his friends will be friends with like my clients. It's like, it's weird. Just
What's
everything
also
comes
weird
together.
is, not to cut you off, I apologize, but his best friend was Junior's best friend, right?
Yes.
And then Junior and Daryl are brothers, so this is crazy.
Yes. So for people who don't know, both my brothers are Daryl and Junior. I call DJ or DJ. There we go. So DJ and Junior are brothers, and then my boyfriend was best friends in kindergarten or whatever preschool with DJ, and then Junior was best friends with freaking James, who's my boyfriend's best friend now.
Yeah.
It's a whole mixture.
It's wild.
It is crazy, but that's the shit where I'm like, oh, see, this was meant to be. Eventually it all just connected, and sometimes I tell them, it sucks that we didn't meet at a certain age or earlier on, because we both lived in Covina. Mm-hmm. We both grew up in Covina. We knew the same people. We even went to the same stores, and I was like, oh, you used to go there? He's like, yeah, I used to go there too. And we connect like that. I'm like, we never ran into each other.
Yeah.
But something's telling me God told us to meet at this time, and this was the time for us. So
I love that story.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just want a front row seat at that wedding.
Girl, I got you. Soon. No, I'm just kidding. Not kidding. Okay, so what's your dream first date? So if you're say someone's I want to take you out on a date. Once you're ready and everything. But what is your dream first date where you're this is it?
My dream first date. Ooh, that's hard. Honestly, I've never really, which is crazy because I've dated, put thought into that. Mm-hmm. Let me think. It's definitely somewhere where I can talk to you. I hate first dates at the movies or at a concert. I love me a concert. I like to see how you vibe and all, but if I can't talk to you, it's just gonna be real weird.
Right. Because I don't even know you.
Right. Don't be trying to have me push up on you and it's right. That get away. Probably going to walk the beach. Something I love Laguna.
Oh, you're trying to be romantical.
Maybe. I don't know. Dang, I don't know anymore. Probably that, dinner over there, and then just walk the pier, walk the beach.
Yeah. That's nice.
Then call it a day.
Girl, you not gonna eat? Cause I need to.
Girl, I said we gonna eat out there.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't hear that.
Eat. I'm tiny, but girl, I'm a big girl and a little body.
Girl, I'm sitting here hello, where's the food?
Yeah.
Are you okay? When you go on a first date, do you think oh, I can't eat this because my breast's gonna smell or I'm gonna spill it or?
Girl, I am the messiest eater on this planet. Yes. Do not take me on a first date to get burgers because I'll sit there I'm not hungry. I already ate.
Girl, no, damn well you.
No, damn well I'm hungry as hell. That burger looks good, but no. Okay. I'm such a messy eater. If I can't eat the meal with the fork, don't even take me.
Girl, for me, I'm don't take me to nothing pasta.
Why?
Because pasta I'm gonna get everywhere. First date, pasta is a no-go because I'm gonna look greedy because you're gonna see pasta right here, bitch. You're gonna see it in my hair. Don't take me to get pasta.
Because you be getting spaghetti.
A spaghetti.
Yeah, no.
Or spaghetti or even lasagna. Lasagna's messy. Pasta's messy in general.
Yeah, salads, you gotta maneuver the whole thing.
I'm not a salad eating person. I'm not a salad eating woman. I eat salads, but I'm not gonna be on the first date oh, I'm gonna order a salad.
Girl, I was talking about a side.
Oh, okay. Because I'm girl. That's in White Chicks. I'm in White Chicks where she ordering everything.
Perhaps so.
Oh
Perhaps
God! Not. I'm not ordering everything. I ain't doing all that. But I'm gonna be regular. I'm not gonna just be oh, I'll take a chicken salad, please.
With the water.
With the water. No, get me a strawberry lemonade, please, and whatever else. My big meals.
She wants a steak.
I want an entree, not a steak. You're not gonna get me chewing like a horse. No. Not a steak, but so my first date was Shane. Shane's my boyfriend, by the way. We didn't say his name. We just been saying my boyfriend.
I didn't know if you wanted to say it.
Girl, I don't care. I don't care. But our first date is he planned it. He told me, even though I slid in his DMs, he's the one that said oh, let me take you out this day. So I told him what day worked, and then he's okay, I want to do something fun. So he already knew, and then he gave me 2 options, and then it was skating. We went roller skating on a rooftop.
Fun. We
did, girl. But
okay, Shane. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was a rooftop. Boy, what if I fall? I'm falling off the roof.
I know I can skate.
Right, that too. But so I was the one thing I was nervous about, and I talked to my sister and my mom, and I was nervous because girl, I got big feet.
Stop.
For real. So then I got grown woman size. I'm a grown woman.
What size?
I'm not telling the people.
Come on, tell the people. It's a podcast, not absolute most.
My feet doing the absolute best. I'm a size 10. I've been like a size 10 since like middle school. But when I'm pregnant, like your feet get a little bit bigger. I don't know what it is. The big toe. The big toe get a little bigger. So bitch, I'll be pushing like 11.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but so when I was pregnant, I was an 11, and then now that I'm not, I hit a 10. But since I was in middle school, I've been a size 10. Like my feet. Like,
Really?
yes, I've always had big feet. So I was nervous because you know when you get skates,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
What size are you?
yeah, and so Tati, my sister, her name is Tati, and she's like, girl, you better say it secretly. Like, she got me insecure.
Say it under your breath.
She got me so
Stand back while you're
insecure.
what she says.
Yes, and I was like, you know what? Stuff I do when it's like someone I don't know and I'm getting to know is I make a joke out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like instead of like being insecure and like being like all shy or whatever, I'll be like, I told him I was like, look, I'm just gonna tell you I have big feet, so don't judge me for my shoe size, but you can go get them. And so I just made a joke, and he was like, oh, my mama is that size too, and I was like, not your mama. I was like, not him trying to like be like, it's
Make you
okay.
feel better.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my mom too. It's okay, but it's okay because now me and her, she passes down her shoes, her nice heels to me, so
Aw.
it worked out. But that was our first date, and then it went to us eating tacos at the end. So,
Nice. That's the best way to end the night.
girl,
Give me some tacos.
those street tacos
They
too.
don't play.
It was so good. It was so good. But that was our little first date. So it was cute. It was nice. I didn't get a kiss at the end though. I did not.
How'd you feel?
Oh, I felt rejected. I was like, oh, we're friends.
You're like, you don't like me.
I was like, he don't like me. I said, it
It was your shoe size.
It was. Don't do. So now you're making jokes. Why are you laughing so hard? You're laughing too hard. Get it together.
So we're talking about first dates.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get into 50-50. So who paid?
Okay.
How did that work out?
I was really nervous. So again, I didn't date for 2 years. Like I didn't intentionally date for 2 years. So or was in a relationship, whatever. So before we even got there, like got to the date, like when we were just texting and trying to get to know each other, whatever. I told him, I was like straight up, like I need to pay for something. You know, like I don't believe in 50-50. I don't believe in stuff like that. I don't believe in the numbers. I believe in whoever got it. Like eventually when you're in a relationship and you're in a partnership, it's I got you, you got me, we got each other. You know, if you're at 80 and I'll bring the other 20, or if I'm at 20, you know, help me, whatever. Like I'm very much so like just help the family pretty much. So I did tell him, I was like, look, I'm paying for something, and he paid for the tickets for the roller skating. So I did the tacos. I did the tacos and I did the ballet. So yeah, I was like, I'm a strong believer again. Like, society, why do women think that the man has to pay for everything? I feel like you're just gonna show up. You just think you're just gonna show up and just sit there and look cute? Cause
I feel like what it comes down to a lot of the times, this is just my thoughts, it's how we grew up, right? We come from very humble beginnings, we come from hardworking parents, so I think us having to really work for the things that we have, we see the value in hard work and in money.
Yeah.
So we're like very self-sufficient women. You feel
Very
me? So
independent.
yeah, so I think we love to reciprocate. We love to
Yeah.
reciprocate energy, and I want to show you that I appreciate you as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not really big on 50-50 or numbers at all. Like, it's just what you said, like the 80-20, 40-60, whatever it is. Yeah. I got you, you got me, in whatever way that looks like. So
Yeah.
I agree with
I
that.
was nervous because I was like, how is this gonna go? Like, does he think he's just paying for everything?
Yeah.
Or
It makes me
so-
actually really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
it
get
does
so
too.
uncomfortable.
And I feel like the guys in their heads, they're like looking like, is she even gonna try to bring out her card?
Right.
Like, is she even
Yeah.
gonna try to pay? You know. So before, I wanted to avoid all awkwardness, and I was just like, look, I'm paying for something today. Like, I'm paying for something,
That's
and if I'm not, I'm paying for it for the next day because I already knew there was gonna be one. No.
Yeah. Or even like sometimes it's like, I invited you out, or like today's about you kind of thing. Like I want to treat you today. Like
Yeah.
I know you always got me, and I know that you don't like for me
Exactly.
when I pay, but I want to pay. Like I also appreciate you. I want to show you that I can also do this for you. So
Yeah, and I love working. I'm not gonna lie. Like, of course, we love our days off and stuff like that, but I enjoy my work and I enjoy making my own money. So I feel like if he was ever to be like, oh, you know, you could be a stay-at-home mom, I'd be like,
I couldn't do that.
unless I had to because something was going on with my child, or, you know, I just had to because of the circumstances, then okay. Like, that's something that we have to, you know, do. But if it's, you know, if he wants me to, stuff like that, it's something like I can compromise, like I can cut some hours and stuff like that, but full on not working, I like making my own money. I like making my own money, and it's not even like I don't want to ask a man for nothing, but I don't like asking anybody for nothing, you know, like for anything. In order to like be in a successful relationship, a healthy relationship, and really give that time to my partner too, and to my kids and everything, you need a village. Like, especially if I'm not like the kids aren't going to be there, like you still need you need, of course, I'm including my kids and stuff now that they know him, and we do our dates as a family, but we also need our individual dates too. So I believe that's like a big thing. But asking for help when it comes to money, I'm not. I won't. I'd rather budget. I'd rather see what bills I can, you know, cut or shorten or whatever lesson, call the people like, look, can I do a deal, this deal, you know, like whatever I gotta do to like not owe anybody. That's me. If anything, people come to me for it, cause girl. Yeah, but what about social media and dating expectations? So like, do you think social media has a big influence on the way people date now? And like what they expect?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think with social media, I feel like a lot of the time there's, obviously you see all these like influencers who go here and there, so I think a lot of women expect that from men, and men as well from women. But I just think social media in general is such a toxic thing for a relationship. Like I've experienced that in many relationships where the whole followers thing, they care so much about their following and they follow so many women, and it's become such a priority over their lives and their relationships, to where I just feel like that temptation is there so much with social media. So if I see that they have like 10,000 followers, right? So this is coming from my past relationship experience where I like, again, too trusting, right? Didn't care about it, whatever. Got in a new relationship, you get curious, you look, and then you see just nothing but like not even one boy in there. Like like where's your boys at?
Where's your friends?
Where's your friends? Your family, siblings, cousin, what's up? Yeah, no, like if you go through my following, girl, it's all girls. It's all like comedy. It's all like
very true.
Motivational.
But I feel like that's girls. Like it's the same with mine. Like there's a couple guys in there, but that's just like usually random guy followers that follow me or friends from the past or whatever. But it's nothing like that. But for the majority, I feel like it's girls. Like girls be supporting girls hard, you know, like we love, I mean for me, and I feel like I'm speaking for most women, but we love like supporting other girls and commenting and being like hard eyes. Like when do you see men commenting in their comments besides talking shit to each other? Like men will talk shit under their like in their comments or whatever under the picture, but like us girls will be like, oh cutie, or like you fine girl, you know?
She ate.
Exactly. Like we always boost each other up. The men, they'd be like, why the fuck are you wearing that?
Stupid ass face you're making.
Exactly, like talking shit. So the big thing with social media, I think the expectations are crazy. Like they're not realistic at all. Like I love social media because it helped me with my small business, and it helped me actually, you know, I have to have social media. That's where I got all my clients from. They get to see me post. That's how I still get people coming in. So I love it for that reason, but it's so unrealistic. The filters, and don't get me wrong, I do this too. I do the filters, all the, let me make sure my picture is perfect before I post it. I only post my wins, you know, you don't post your losses on social media, you post your wins unless it's something like people need to know loss type of thing, you know, but other than that, you really just post you at your best. And then I feel like it also gives men like the perspective of like, they have to have the best bodies, they have to be skinny, they have to have the best tits, stuff like that, and it's like
perfect skin, perfect
hair. And it's not like that. It really isn't. Speaking as a mom with a mom body, like I had 5 kids, you know, like we didn't talk about that yet, but I have 2 of my own and I had 3 surrogate babies, you know, so I had multiple kids. I have a mom body. I have my mommy pouch, all that, and I was already naturally curvy. But I feel like when I see people on social media or like women on social media, you know, I get insecure and I'm like, am I supposed to look like that? Or like the women who have kids and could snap back right away.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm 3 months postpartum, almost 3 months, and I'm
Feels
like,
discouraging.
yeah, it feels even with me in the gym, whatever. I'm like, why am I not snapping back like the way these girls? Like they can literally a week later have their bodies back, and I'm like,
But then again, social media is deceiving.
It
You don't know if it's
is.
a filter or you don't know if it's, you know, they're editing.
Very true.
Yeah. So.
Very true. And I feel like going to dating expectations, I feel like the women, like, they see celebrities, for instance. They see celebrities like, oh, I got flown out, this and that. Like, girl, on a regular basis, who getting flown out? Because who? That's crazy. And another thing, I hear people talking about, like, if they get flown out, are you expected to have sex with that person that flew you out? Ain't that trafficking?
That's another conversation for another day.
Right, but I feel like just the expectations, like they just expect the man to freaking pay for first date, $200 dinner. Who, for you to just show up, girl, and look cute? Bye. I don't even know if I like you
I also
yet.
feel like that's also on the man because the man goes after a lot of men go after a lot of women that expect that lifestyle. So don't come for a woman that is bougie and she likes this, and that, and she shows it.
Right.
And then you show up broke as fuck. And
True.
then you be talking all this mess about her, but you knew what you signed up for at the same time.
True.
So really, I think social media, I feel like a lot of men have that pressure too, of like, I have to take a woman to fucking Nobu for lunch. You know what I mean? So.
But then it's like when you start the dating like that, where they start at $200 dinners,
Anything below that, good luck.
it's like, huh?
Right.
For me, I don't expect, like, I'm very simple. I don't expect anything crazy. Like, the only days is, like, where we're going to drop hella money is probably, like, our special moments, like the anniversaries, the birthdays, stuff like that. But, like, on a first date, $200, bye. I'm not doing it. I'm not expecting that. Like, that's just crazy to me. I feel like that's just dating to, like, get a sugar daddy type of thing, you know, like you're not really liking this person where you want to date them intentionally, like, let's be real, because I don't know, I ain't got the luxury for that, not me.
I think heavy on that too as like a social media expectation is like, even with myself, I feel like a lot of men who have like very large lifestyles like want to come for me, and to me, not that it's a turn off, but in the sense it's kind of like you said, I'm a very simple woman. Like, I'm not trying to get all dressed up, fucking dresses and heels and all this every single day on a Tuesday to go have lunch with you. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm very, very simple, and I think that's just also like what social media does. It's like they think that that's what we need, and I don't care for that.
Yeah, and they think that that's what women want because most, like, women on social media portray that. It's like, I don't know, I feel like that's what's going wrong in the whole dating scene right now, is like the expectations from everybody. Like, go into something not expecting anything. Like, don't expect something from someone that you don't even know. Like, you don't even know this person, you're having these expectations. Like, no. Dial it down. Dial it down. If you go in expecting nothing, like, whatever they give you, you're going to appreciate.
Right.
That's how I feel.
I love that.
Right. I'm done.
That was good.
Right.
Bars.
I'm done. Hello. Okay, so what about gender roles? We were talking about, like, the 50-50 stuff, but we didn't go into, like, gender roles.
Okay.
So do you believe in gender roles? Like,
Not really.
okay.
So, again, this is because I come from very humble beginnings. I come from a large Mexican family. So my parents, I grew up in a household where my parents just carried the weight where it needed to be carried. If my mom came home tired, cooked, my dad would clean, you know? So that's how I was raised. So I don't do this whole, like, when you go to a party, oh, girl, you better get up and feed your man. That man has 2 hands and 2 feet. Love him to death. I might do it sometimes.
Right.
But that expectation of I need to do that in order to be a good woman is crazy.
That's what you have to
That
do
is
type of
crazy.
thing. Like, I'm going to do that out of the kindness of my heart,
Right.
but...
And I'm such a hardworking woman that I get tired too. I work 9 hours a day, you know?
Right.
So it's like, and I also am a single mother. So I think you need to also come mindful, like, don't come to me with expectations like that, because I'm not the one.
Right.
I'm not the woman for you, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those traditional gender roles that be very
Cook,
traditional
clean,
values.
all that. I'm gonna do that because that's just what I gotta do for my
Right.
household. But if we're gonna be a unit, like, I hope to be with somebody who's also willing to carry that load and contribute.
Yeah.
equally, well, not equally, just where it needs to be.
Yeah, definitely. I expect the same thing. That's what I believe in, is that it's not, oh, she could stay home with the kids and I'll work and can take care of the house, do laundry, cook, all that. I believe it's very much a, like, let's do it together. If you're able to do it and you're not too tired from this, like, do it. If you're too tired one day, cool, I got it, you know? If you're at home and you have the day off and you see that laundry needs to be done, okay, we'll go do that laundry if the other person's working. Like, it's not a, like, they have to do it, I have to do it type of thing, or this is your job and this is my job, you know, unless you guys have it like that where you're like, for me, I do not like taking out the trash. Girl, if I take out the trash, I need a whole shower after. I don't know what it is. It's been since I was younger. Yeah. It's nasty as hell. I don't care if I'm touching the strings, take it out, girl. I would take a whole nother shower.
Girl, to open the damn can, I get a napkin and I'm like,
girl, it's not even just like, let me just wash my hands and that's good enough. No, wash the whole body. Throw the whole body in the shower because, girl, because I can't. So like for me, I'm like, yeah, no, I won't do it. And then for my boyfriend, he's like, I don't like doing the dishes. So I'm like, cool. Okay. I'm fine with doing the dishes. We got a dishwasher.
Not a compromise.
Yeah. That's fine. Like if it's stuff like that, but I don't believe in like if he can't take out the trash one day because he was rushing or had work or whatever, cool, I can go take it out. I'm not going to let it just stink until he comes back, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like that. So gender roles is crazy to me, but look, to each his own. Exactly, because some people, they believe in the traditional, you know? Some people, like I said, the circumstances are different for everybody. Whatever works for that household works for that household. But it has to get done. It all has to get done, so we gonna make sure it gets done no matter what.
Right, and I think it's important to have those conversations with somebody right off the bat. What are your expectations? How do you feel about gender roles? Don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success and have those conversations.
When is the time though to have those conversations? So you know, in a relationship, you have to have hard conversations about certain things. I love communicating. I'm very big on communicating. Where if I don't know, if I just feel uncomfortable or like feel nervous about something. So for instance, when you're dating somebody and then it starts getting sexual, like how do you go about that? Like, do you just be like, so for me, I noticed like we were talking. So going for the first kiss, remember I said he did not kiss me first date. I felt away, but
I was humbled.
I was humbled, and even he didn't kiss me to the third date, and I made that happen because I was like, does this man like me? Hello, like this is the third date, and he still has not even tried to make a move.
Did you bring that up after attempt 1 and attempt 2? Well, date 1 and date 2.
No, I didn't say nothing because I was just like, you know what, let me just see. On the third date, I was like, it has to happen. If it does not, like, we're having a conversation.
Or would you have cut him off?
No, I wouldn't have cut him off. I would have just been like, okay, he friend zoned me type of thing. So I kissed, and we were like in the movies, and I was like, come here, give me a kiss. And I just wanted to get it over with. Like, I literally just wanted to get it over with. I feel like after that, we just went, like, making out nonstop. Every time we said bye, we were just fucking making out. And I'm like, why are we making out at the car? Like, it just felt weird. Like, I don't know. But it was a good weird. It was like, we went from, we passed that first kiss thing. And then it went to, like, okay, we're comfortable now, we can kiss. And I'm like, oh, we're not friend zone now. But after we started dating, like, for a couple months, you know, you can just tell the tone. We started getting comfortable, and then we started, like, flirting way more, and then it started getting to like sexual flirting, and then or like me hugging him, and I'd be like, I feel something, hold on, like, you know, like,
I can't stand you,
girl. But like, say he hugging me from the back, and I'm like, don't do that, boy, because you got me jump on your neck. Don't do that. But we had to talk about it, you know, where it was just like, when's the time right type of thing. And so those are just conversations where like I was just, you know, we would talk about it, and I think we were talking about it, and we like had a set date. Where we
had a set date? We
had a set date.
She said no timelines, and
and we had a set date. I said no timelines now. Before I was like, he not meeting my kids for a year. We not having sex until this day and stuff like that. Girl, we didn't hit that timeline. We didn't hit that date. That date did not happen. It was probably like 4 days before that date. Did not happen.
I remember this night too.
It was, we were celebrating your birthday actually.
It was my birthday. I'm like, why was it such a significant day to me?
Girl.
It was my birthday.
And your birthday.
Yeah. My birthday's coming.
I know.
That's all I'm going to be thinking about.
And I'm going to be coming too. No,
oh,
I'm cutting that out.
No, you're not.
Girl, it's getting
Get
hot.
behind
But anyways, sorry, I'm terrible.
Now it's all I'm gonna think about my birthday. Oh God.
I know, I'm so sorry. But just those tough conversations to have with your partner where you're like, when do I talk to them about this? Like, when do I bring this up?
I'm so straight up.
Are you?
I am so straight up about anything.
You'll say it
like
right
off
then
the,
and there.
like from the second I met you, I'm gonna let you know what it is. Like where I'm at in my life. If you're sliding in my DMs or you're trying to get my number, I'm like, look, this is where I'm at. 'Cause we're not about to have what I just experienced. Like
Right.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, and I'm gonna let you choose what you want to do with that information, and we can go from there.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm so big on communication, it's not even funny.
Mhm.
Like I am like a broken record in relationships when it comes to communication.
Girl.
I mean, we're adults. I'm at this big old age, girl. I don't have time for games. I don't have time to sugarcoat. I'm gonna always come at you correct and respectfully.
Right.
But I'm gonna always let it be known, like what I'm concerned about, like what I need to know, and if they don't receive that the right way, or if that's weird for them, then they're not the one, and that's okay.
Right. I
Like,
over communicate.
I over communicate.
Over communicate.
Girl, I'm not overthink.
You what?
I'm an overthinker, over communicator, over talker.
Good. It's
All
better
of
to be
it.
over than
Yeah.
not doing it at all.
Right.
But I feel like from those 2 years of just healing, like I've learned like you need to communicate. You need to communicate what you want, what you like, what you don't like. Someone in the relationship has to do that. Like you can be dating someone who's not too good at communicating, but they're willing to try to do good at
That's
to
the
try
big
to
part,
learn.
is like the trying.
Yeah.
You might not know how to, but are
Exactly.
you willing to work on it?
Exactly. And I'm so big on I love communicating to where I'm like I can communicate healthy and where I don't have to get mad. I don't have to I can say something. I feel like everybody you talk to, you have to talk to them a certain way. Like I talk to you different than how I would talk to somebody else because I know the way you would receive it
You gotta
compared
meet
to
him where
somebody
they're at.
else. Exactly. So same with my partner, I know how to talk to him in a way, or even the right time to talk to him. I know like we have our moments in bed where we can talk before bed and like see how our day was, and that can be, we just check in on each other, and that's the time where I can tell him the issue. Telling him in the moment that the issue's happening is not the time. But I'm the type where, okay, I'm gonna put that in, if something happens and we're out and about and there's an issue, I'm like, okay, let me put this in the back of my head. I'm not gonna cause a scene, I'm not gonna act differently, I'm not gonna have an attitude, nothing like that. But I'm gonna talk to him about it later because sometimes he's just so oblivious to it until I tell him. He's like, damn, babe, like I didn't know like you felt like that, like my bad, And it's as simple as that.
I love that.
Yeah, and I feel like back then I wouldn't do that. It was just straight to like,
Yeah, you gonna hear me right now.
yeah, I don't care where we at.
Yeah.
We could be in church.
Right.
And
Yeah, because I used to be big on that. I can't fake the funk. Like you're gonna see it in my face that I'm bothered.
yeah.
I used to be like that heavy. And then I obviously grew up, and I was just like, we're not doing the fighting in front of the family. We're not slamming
Yeah.
doors. We're not nothing. No one's crying, yelling,
Exactly.
nothing. That shit is embarrassing. Like,
Exactly.
Now that's one of my icks. We're gonna add that to the ick section. I can't do that. Like,
Exactly.
if there's an issue, we're gonna talk about it behind closed doors together in an appropriate, peaceful way.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the yelling, and I'm not doing the.
In front of
The
people,
scene.
whether it's in front of family, friends,
Yeah.
strangers, whatever. So if I know that this is the relationship for me, and I know I'm not going anywhere because of this problem, then I'm not gonna let it get into something bigger and do it in front of people. I know I'm still going to bed with you at the end of the night. I know we're still gonna be together at the end of the day. I'm not breaking up with you because of this. So I think it's more so of like, I know that's the case. Why am I gonna make it bigger than what it is when it's as simple as like, let me just tell him that this wasn't okay, or not even that this wasn't okay, that I didn't like this, because he could have meant it a certain way and it could just have been a miscommunication.
Perspective.
Yeah, different perspectives, whatever, but he didn't know I felt that way until I tell him, I always try to tell people, especially I always try to tell my partner too, like when I come to him and tell him something, or when he tells me something, vice versa, we're doing it with love. We're not doing it with ill intentions. We're talking to each other and we're telling each other stuff out of love. When he tells me something about myself that I need to, hey, like, I need you to do this, I'm not getting defensive. I'm like, he loves me. He's not telling me because he wants me to feel bad or feel a certain way. He's telling me because, like, he knows it's something that I can easily fix, and it's something, I'm not going to get defensive if I can self-reflect and be like, damn, I did do it this way, So I think it's all just, like, knowing that the person who's coming to you about something is coming from a place of love, and they're not trying to attack you,
'Cause it's
like,
you and him against the problem, not you guys
Exactly.
against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes the problem can't be fixed.
Mhm.
Like, that's a big
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree is big. That's something I had to learn too, where I would love to solve problems. I'm such a problem solver. I would love to solve stuff, and I'm like, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't, and that's okay. You don't want a person that's exactly like you. You know, you want someone that you can learn from. If I can't learn from you,
Heavy.
if
on
I
that.
can't learn from my partner, even if my friend, if I can't learn from my friend, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We're like, what do I have a friendship for with this person? You know, like,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, be teachable.
Yeah.
Like, not even just like,
be teachable.
be teachable. That's, I'm heavy on be teachable.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
That took me a while to learn too, because I was not gonna say I was always Mrs. Right, but I've always been like very headstrong, and I saw like things my way because I always felt that they were the right way. So I wasn't always open to receiving. So I had to really like learn how to be an active listener and be
Yeah.
teachable. And I feel like I came a long way. Like, honestly,
Heck yeah.
when you are teachable, like, one, obvious, you learn so much. But it's like, I feel like life is so much better because the more knowledge that you receive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see different people's perspective. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when something bugs me, whether it's a friend, family, whatever, I'm like, okay, let me see their perspective. Like, they just did something, like, why did they do it this way? Why did they think that was okay to do, you know? And then I see it from their perspective. I'm like, oh, they probably thought this. Or they probably, like, I just try to see it in that way rather than just going straight to, like, nah, I'm cutting them off, you know? Like, it's very much, like, you really just gotta try to understand the other person because, I don't know, you just can't put yourself in a box. You cannot just put yourself in a box. There's so many different mindsets and viewpoints and all that. And if you just cut somebody off that you just don't agree with,
Right.
you ain't gonna have nobody around you. Nobody, you know? So I think that's just something big that we both learned. Dating intentionally.
Man, don't come at me if you're not dating with intention.
Period. We are too grown.
You haven't even touched your drink, girl. That's all I keep looking at.
Girl, I'm taking
looking
baby
like an
sips.
alcoholic by myself on this.
Look, hold on. I'm taking baby sips. Oh,
Stressing me out
that's
talking about my past relationship. Shoot.
right, because girl, I'm healthy. That's why my stuff is up here. I'm good.
Dating intentionally. Yeah. I feel like like I said, I don't have time for games at all. Like, I'd rather just not do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just focus on myself, focus on my goals, my daughter, my family, being happy, spending time with my friends, enjoying life.
Yeah.
I'm not the type to do like the hookups. I'm not the type to, my family raised me better. My brothers raised me better. Like, shout out to you, brother. He never raised me to be that girl that's just like out there doing this and that.
Right.
I've never been that. I have a lot of self-respect. I'm big on like energy.
Right.
So I don't want to put my energy out there just for anybody.
I love that.
So definitely intentional. I'm old. I'm an older woman now. Oh, Jill, older.
Older
That was
woman.
crazy.
Hold on.
Middle-aged woman.
That's crazy.
I'm almost a 30-year-old woman, so I definitely, and I have a daughter. I'm very mindful. I'm very
gotta set that
intentional
up.
about my life.
A role model.
Yeah.
I just feel like eventually you just hit a point where you're just like, you know what? I have kids, and I'm not even just have kids. Even if you have no kids, you just are ready to settle down, and you hit that part where you're like, I've dated enough. I just need to find my person now. Like, you're tired of going and starting over and all that stuff. And me having 2 boys, you know, I have 2 little men I'm raising, you know, so 2 black men at that. So I'm trying to raise them to make sure, one, that whoever is their, you know, my partner is going to be their bonus dad, you know, so making sure that they're a good role model for my kids as well, and that they're showing the love to me, and like we're showing our relationship and our love in a way that they can want that for themselves, you know. I feel like I don't really have just someone I can look up to with that, besides like my grandparents, stuff like that, you know, but for my mom and my dad, like, you know, I don't have that, so I want my kids to be like, you know, like, they've been married for 30 plus years or whatever, like, that's just something big, and I want them to see healthy, because you can be with someone for 30 years and it not be healthy. I want them to see that healthy love that I didn't have, and, you know,
Breaking the cycle, girl.
breaking the cycle. That's exactly what it is. And 2, as black men, black little men, you know, I'm raising them to make sure that they're respectful. You know, I feel like that's the biggest thing right now is in the world. There's obviously people who are just disrespectful, who will slide in your DMs and be like, you know, let me tap that, let me hit that, whatever. Like just nasty shit like that. And like I do not want that to be my kids.
Yeah,
like
no.
I want them to have mannerisms, that chivalry, like the opening a door for a girl, you know, even if it's not a girl that they're dating, but just knowing to hold the door open for everybody that's going by type of thing, or, you know, just having that, like, being a sweetheart, you know, but also not getting walked on all over, you know, but just, yeah, making sure they have that right love. That's what I'm, like, trying to show them, hopefully.
Yeah, and I think that you honestly have been doing a really good job at that. Like your oldest, I've experienced him like opening doors for me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Girl, I know. Jaden will freaking give you all the compliments.
Yeah.
Like,
He's such a sweet boy. Even like little Cashy, oh my god, he's like my little dream boy. I love him.
Big lovers. It's crazy. Like they really, and I think God gave them to me because I just needed the love, you know.
Oh.
And I feel like they filled me up with all this love. Now I have all this love to give.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. They did something to me.
Aww.
They really did. I know my babies. I miss them.
I
I'm ready to go pick them up from
know.
school, girl.
Every time we talk about kids, I'm like, I need to go get my baby because
I know,
I'm
right
already
after
too
this,
long.
girl, I'm going to get my kids. 'Cause I miss them. But yeah, this was a good conversation. I feel like it's something that we need to have because, one, for each other, like it heals. I feel like these conversations are healing us out loud. And then it's conversations that people need to hear, you know, like they need to hear different perspectives, the men and the women, you know, because I'm not on either side. Let me let y'all know. I'm a girl's girl, but I'm not on every side.
But if you're wrong, you're wrong.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. And again, our opinions are not going to be for everybody. You know, someone might think different than how we think, and that's okay too. Whatever works for you, you know, just be healthy, happy, and that's it.
We definitely want to hear your guys' input. So if you feel differently, if you have an opinion, if you have a comment, keep it respectful. But if you have something to say, please comment, message us, let us know what it is. So
yeah. Till next time, y'all.
peace.